Eczema Outreach Support is a UK-wide charity supporting children, young people and families with eczema. Do you work with children or young people? Do you have eczema? Are you a parent? Are you interested in eczema? If so, keep watching. What's the largest organ in the human body?
The brain?
The lungs?
The digestive system?
My ears?
It's the skin. Our skin is amazing. It's waterproof, acts as a barrier to germs, regulates our temperature, and protects all our other organs. We all have skin that's individual to us. Dark, light, freckles, oily, dry. Eczema is a skin condition that affects 1 in 5 children across the UK and is different for everyone. If you have eczema, the top layer of your skin works differently, allowing water to escape and making the skin dry. It can appear as small patches, or it can be all over the body. Eczema can also cause the skin to become sore and itchy. This is often called a flare-up. A flare-up can happen at any time and sometimes for no obvious reason. They can last anywhere from a few hours or days to a few weeks or even longer. For some people it feels like they go on forever, which can be very frustrating.
Can you catch eczema?
Eczema is not contagious at all. It is caused by our DNA, environmental factors and the immune system, or a combination of those things. Treatments for eczema might not make it go away for good, but there are lots of things we can do to help control it. Because eczema is different for everyone, what works for one person may not work for the next.
It is a roller coaster of emotions trying to find out what works for me.
GPs, dermatologists and dermatology nurses can prescribe treatments such as moisturizers, soap substitutes, steroids, light treatment called phototherapy, and medicines that suppress the immune system.
Wow! Moisturizing every day, sometimes several times a day, is important to everyone with eczema. There are many things that can cause the skin to flare up. These are known as triggers. Most people have many triggers, making it hard to identify them and even harder to avoid. Triggers can be everywhere and include things that come into contact with the skin, things in the environment, food allergies, and the stress of day-to-day life. Sometimes eczema can flare with no clear trigger. Some triggers at school include uniform, food, washing up, washing hands, heat, sweat, swimming, running, school equipment, paints, clay, chalk, chemicals, Bunsen burners, sawdust. Sleepless nights, feeling tired, being late for school, finding it hard to concentrate, having itchy and sore skin, and thinking that no one understands are just some of the challenges that a young person with eczema can face. Eczema is more than itchy or dry skin. It can have a huge impact on a person's life, affecting their self-esteem, stress levels, mood, feelings, relationships, self-image.
When my skin is sore and dry, I can't do activities like cross-country and swimming. It makes me feel self-conscious and I don't like getting changed in front of other people. So I talked to my PE teacher and she said I'm allowed to get changed in a separate room by myself. I'm also allowed to wear leggings when my skin is flared up, and I'm allowed to sit at the side of the lesson when need be.
I have an essay due in on Friday, but my hands are cracked and sore. I'm struggling to do any writing and I'm scared that it will affect my exams. But I spoke to my teacher. He gave me more time to submit my essay. I am also allowed to use a laptop or tablet if my eczema is too much of a distraction when writing.
I feel so itchy and want to scratch all the time. I can't stand it. It's way too hot in this class. I need to get out of here. But this teacher always asks lots of questions and puts me under pressure. So I always keep something handy to fidget with, and this helps me not to scratch. And I have a card that I can show if I need to leave the class without being put on the spot.
When I was having my phototherapy, I had to go to hospital 3 times a week, and I missed a lot of my classes. I felt like my teachers didn't understand why I had to do this. So I spoke to my head of year and he has explained to all of my teachers how important this is for my eczema.
My eczema is really flared up and it's really uncomfortable having to wear my blazer in this hot classroom. I'm feeling really frustrated that I'm not allowed to take it off. My mum emailed my pupil support teacher. We have agreed that I can now take it off when I'm feeling too warm.
Having a better understanding of the condition, showing empathy, listening to young people, helping them to find solutions, and communicating effectively can make all the difference. Everyone has an important part to play in creating a supportive environment in which a child or young person with eczema can thrive. So the question is, what will you do to make life at school with eczema better?